Farrah Fawcett overshadows every man except this one. Farrah Fawcett was born on February 2, 1947, in Corpus Christi, Texas, became one of the most iconic and beloved actresses of the 1970s. She was a symbol of beauty, strength, and determination throughout her career, and her life story is a fascinating blend of success, personal challenges, and cultural impact. Fawcett first gained national attention while studying art at the University of Texas at Austin. While she was still in college, a talent scout noticed her potential, leading to her move to Los Angeles to pursue acting. She began her career with small television roles, appearing in commercials and guest starring on TV series. Her early work, though modest, demonstrated her versatility and charisma, helping her slowly build a reputation as a promising young actress. Farrah's career breakthrough came in 1976 when she was cast as Jill Munroe in the hit TV series Charlie's Angels, which became a cultural phenomenon. Her portrayal of the glamorous and capable private investigator captivated audiences and made her an overnight sensation. Farrah's role on Charlie's Angels turned her into a global superstar, and her iconic hairstyle, feathered and voluminous, became an enduring trend, earning her the status of a fashion icon. The Charlie's Angels poster featuring Fawcett in a red swimsuit was another hallmark of her career, selling over 12 million copies and cementing her as a pop culture symbol. Despite her immediate popularity on the show, Farrah made a bold decision to leave Charlie's Angels after just one season to pursue more serious acting roles, showing her desire to be recognized for her talent rather than just her beauty. This move demonstrated her ambition and willingness to take risks in her career, even though it meant stepping away from the peak of her fame. After leaving Charlie's Angels, Fawcett took on more challenging roles, seeking to establish herself as a serious actress. Her efforts paid off when she earned critical acclaim for her role in the 1984 TV movie The Burning Bed. This performance marked a turning point in her career, as she portrayed a battered wife who fights back against her abusive husband. Her raw, powerful performance earned her an Emmy nomination and widespread recognition for her ability to tackle complex, emotionally charged roles. The movie also brought attention to the issue of domestic violence, helping raise awareness and spurring conversation about this serious social issue. Farrah's versatility as an actress was further demonstrated in subsequent roles, such as in Extremities, 1986, where she portrayed a woman who fights back against a would-be rapist. Once again, her performance garnered critical praise and proved that she was much more than just a pretty face. Fawcett received another Emmy nomination for her role in Small Sacrifices, 1989, where she played Diane Downs, a mother who was convicted of shooting her children. These roles highlighted Farrah's ability to take on dark, gritty characters, showcasing her range as an actress and solidifying her place in the industry as a serious talent. Beyond her acting career, Farrah was known for her radiant personality and generosity. She was beloved by her fans not only for her beauty and acting skills but also for her kindness and down-to-earth demeanor. Throughout her life, Fawcett remained devoted to charitable causes, particularly those focused on cancer research and child advocacy. Her compassionate nature extended to her personal relationships, and despite some turbulent moments in her personal life, particularly her off-again relationship with actor Ryan O'Neal, she maintained a strong bond with her family and friends. Farrah Fawcett was a cultural icon whose beauty, talent, and magnetic personality made her one of the most recognizable faces of the 1970s and beyond. She became a global sensation due to her role as Jill Munroe in the hit TV series Charlie's Angels, and her iconic poster, which sold millions of copies, solidified her as the ultimate pin-up girl of the era. Throughout her career, Fawcett often found herself in the media spotlight, and her star power seemed to eclipse the men around her, whether it was her co-stars, romantic partners, or other leading male figures in Hollywood. Fawcett's relationships with high-profile men, such as actor Lee Majors and artist Ryan O'Neal, often attracted attention. Majors, known for his role in The $6 Million Man, was a major television star in his own right, but even he was often overshadowed by Fawcett's larger-than-life persona. The same could be said for Ryan O'Neal, with whom she had a long, tumultuous relationship. Despite O'Neal's fame from films like Love Story and Paper Moon, Fawcett's undeniable allure and the public's fascination with her seemed to outshine his achievements. In both her personal and professional life, she consistently drew more media coverage and admiration, casting a long shadow over the men who shared her world. However, there was one man who, despite Fawcett's overwhelming star power, stood as her equal or perhaps even surpassed her in fame: Michael Jackson. The king of pop was a global phenomenon who transcended the boundaries of music, fashion, and pop culture in a way that few ever had. Jackson's career reached astronomical heights in the 1980s and 1990s, coinciding with some of Fawcett's most notable work. His influence on music, dance, and entertainment was unparalleled, and his presence was felt across every corner of the world. Even Farrah Fawcett, with her dazzling beauty and cultural significance, could not overshadow Jackson's influence. He was more than a star, he was a cultural force. At the height of his career, Jackson became a symbol of creativity and innovation, dominating the charts with record-breaking albums like Thriller and Bad, and his revolutionary music videos, such as Billie Jean and Beat It, changed the landscape of the music industry. He was an unstoppable force in pop culture, commanding attention in a way that no other celebrity could. Even someone as universally beloved as Fawcett was not immune to being eclipsed by Jackson's unprecedented level of fame. The public's fascination with Michael Jackson went beyond his music. His persona, fashion choices, and enigmatic private life captivated millions. His global reach, coupled with the sheer volume of his success, meant that he was on a different plane altogether. While Fawcett dominated the realms of television and film, Jackson reigned supreme in the world of music, and his influence was so vast that it crossed over into every other aspect of entertainment. Despite her iconic status, Fawcett was one of many celebrities who found themselves in the shadow of Jackson's staggering achievements. In many ways, the dynamic between Fawcett and Jackson highlighted the different spheres in which they operated. Fawcett represented the epitome of Hollywood glamour, and her career was firmly rooted in television and film, while Jackson's influence was global and multifaceted. His reach was not limited to just one medium but spanned across music, dance, fashion, and humanitarian efforts. His larger-than-life persona captivated fans across continents, making him untouchable in terms of sheer star power. Ultimately, Farrah Fawcett's legacy as a pop culture icon endures, but in the pantheon of entertainment legends, Michael Jackson stands in a league of his own. Their careers may have overlapped, and both left an indelible mark on their respective industries, but Jackson's global dominance was unmatched. Even the brightest stars, like Fawcett, could not outshine the brilliance of the king of pop. Farrah Fawcett, one of the most iconic figures in television and pop culture, saw her tragic passing on June 25, 2009, largely overshadowed by the sudden death of another global icon, Michael Jackson, just a few hours later. Fawcett, best known for her role in Charlie's Angels and her unforgettable poster that made her an international sex symbol, had spent the last few years courageously battling cancer. Despite the anticipation surrounding her health in the media, the outpouring of grief and tributes to her memory were unexpectedly eclipsed by the shockwave of Jackson's passing, which dominated the headlines and captivated the world's attention. On the night of her death, however, ABC was quick to pay tribute to the beloved actress. The network aired an hour-long special episode of 2020, which highlighted several interviews conducted by Barbara Walters with Fawcett over the years. This special provided a poignant look at Fawcett's life and career, blending clips of her speaking candidly about her battles, her successes, and her struggles. Walters, known for her insightful and empathetic interviews, had a personal connection to Fawcett, having interviewed her at key moments throughout her career, particularly during her battle with cancer. The special also featured interviews with Ryan O'Neal, Fawcett's longtime partner, who had proposed to her in the final stages of her illness, as well as Jaclyn Smith, Fawcett's co-star from Charlie's Angels, and Alana Stewart, a close friend who had documented Fawcett's battle with cancer in the emotional documentary Farrah's Story. Dr. Lawrence Pirro, Fawcett's physician, also contributed to the tribute, providing insight into the brave fight she waged against the disease. While ABC dedicated time to honor Fawcett, the unexpected passing of Michael Jackson caused significant shifts in planned programming across major networks. Larry King Live on CNN, for instance, had originally scheduled an episode to be solely about Fawcett, celebrating her life and legacy. The show had lined up tributes from notable figures who knew her well, such as Cher, a longtime friend who shared a deep personal bond with Fawcett, and Suzanne de Passé, the executive producer of Small Sacrifices, one of Fawcett's most critically acclaimed roles in television. Fawcett's portrayal of Diane Downs, a woman accused of murdering her children, in the miniseries had garnered significant praise, marking a departure from her more glamorous roles and showcasing her depth as an actress. De Passé, an influential figure in both the music and television industries, also had an interesting connection to Michael Jackson. During her years working at Motown Records in the 1960s and 70s, she played a pivotal role in the development of the Jackson 5, the group that launched Jackson's meteoric rise to fame. This connection added an ironic twist to the night, as de Passé found herself paying tribute to two legends whose deaths had occurred on the same day. Despite the overwhelming media focus on Jackson's passing, NBC also made efforts to commemorate Fawcett's life. The network aired a special episode of Dateline NBC titled Farrah Fawcett, The Life and Death of an Angel on June 26, 2009, the evening after her death. This program, while more subdued in comparison to the frenetic coverage of Jackson's passing, gave viewers a reflective and in-depth look at Fawcett's life. The title of the special evoked her iconic status as one of Charlie's Angels, a role that had catapulted her to fame in the 1970s. The special celebrated her transformation from a glamorous actress into a courageous woman who faced the darkest moments of her life with remarkable dignity. NBC also rebroadcast Farrah's story earlier that evening, offering viewers another chance to witness Fawcett's deeply personal battle with cancer, a fight that she had chosen to share with the world. Although her passing may have been overshadowed by Jackson's death, Farrah Fawcett's legacy endures. She was more than a symbol of beauty. She was a trailblazer in television, a woman unafraid to reinvent herself as an actress, and, ultimately, an inspiration for her courageous public fight against cancer. The tributes paid to her in the hours and days following her death were a testament to her impact, but the convergence of her passing with that of Michael Jackson will forever link these two icons in a unique moment of pop culture history. Despite the overshadowing media frenzy, those closest to Fawcett, and many of her fans, will always remember her as the woman who, through her grace, vulnerability, and strength, left an indelible mark on the world.